Hi, I'm Eric Curhey with the County of Santa Clara Communications Team, and we are here today with Shannon Boucher, our Registrar of Voters. Thanks for joining us, Shannon.
Good morning, Eric.
So we're touching base because it's been a while since the November election, and there's some exciting stuff going on at the Registrar's office. You got a Go Green campaign in the works, there's a big election coming up in September, and you have the local Voters' Rights Act. Tell us a little bit more about what you call the VRA.
Well, thank you for bringing that up, Eric. Our VRA, Local Voters' Rights Act, is really where our office and the County of Santa Clara Board of Supervisors, we would like to spread the word to our over 1 million registered voters and actually all of our community members about the options that they have for registering and for voting in Santa Clara County. And the VRA will really be like a list of the rights that our voters have when they're out there voting in the act or registering to vote. And for example, when you go to a vote center and if you make a mistake on your ballot and you would like a new ballot card to re-vote, you have the right to request one. So that's one example. Another one is just about like language assistance. When you are voting, if you would like language assistance, you have the right to ask us for assistance to help you cast your ballot. So there's just a lot of rights that the public are not quite always aware of, and we want to bring this to the forefront. We want to make all of our voters aware of the different rights that they have. And in doing that, we want to hear, though, from the community. We want your feedback. We are going to be holding forums, feedback forums, where we will collect feedback, collect input from our voters and our community members so we can take all of that into consideration when we develop this Local Voters' Rights Act. And we've created a webpage, sccvote.org/VRA. If voters would like to go online, read all the information we have, and they can actually provide us feedback on that webpage if they can't make one of our forums. In addition, we have enhanced our outreach efforts, including outreach to underrepresented communities and other programs. And let me start with the first program that I wanted to share with you today is about pre-registration. A lot of people don't realize that you can pre-register to vote. And what that is for our very active youth in Santa Clara County who are 16 and 17 years old, they can complete a registration card, give that to our office, and then when they turn 18, they will automatically be registered to vote, and we will mail them the ballot, and they'll already be ready, and get their information in the mail. And, we've been very successful with that program. We're within the top 10 counties in the state on the number of pre-registrations of 16 and 17-year-olds. And for example, like in the 2020 election, we had nearly 7,000 registrations, and most of them actually turned 18 by the time of the election and were able to vote. So our second program that I'd like to talk to you about is really for voters who don't have a fixed residential address. And a lot of people also don't know, and I mean that's really what's important about this, is making people aware of their rights. So people don't know that if they don't have a fixed residential address, maybe they move around a lot, that's okay. You can re-register every time you move your location and would like to get your voting materials at a different address. Even if you have cross streets you can do cross streets closest to maybe the nearest location that you typically stay at, and you can register at those cross streets. So there's just a lot of information that we would really like to get out to our voters so that they are aware of their rights. And any voter can go to our website or call our office and get more information about registering to vote without a fixed residential address. And the third program I wanted to mention is regarding voters who are formerly incarcerated. There was a change in the law recently that allows voters who are now on parole to be able to register to vote. And that is a big change in the law, and we really want to make everyone aware of that change. We've been partnering with the Santa Clara County Probation Department and the Office of Reentry Services. And we're creating written material and virtual material that they can share with people maybe in the county jail so that they know that they can register and they can vote. So we'll be focusing on that a lot this summer, as with these other programs. And in addition to that too, though, we will be talking with Juvenile Hall and the William F. James Ranch and the Bill Wilson Center. So we're having a lot of great partners in the community to help get the word out to our voters about their rights. And the last one I want to mention is our emergency ballot delivery program. This program is really designed for voters who may be hospitalized or incarcerated or in nursing homes, or really just unable to go out and vote and retrieve their ballot when it's within the 7 days right before Election Day. And this program, you will fill out an application, very short, just a piece of paper really, to apply to have someone pick up your ballot for you and then bring your ballot to you. So usually it will be like hospital staff or correctional facilities staff or the nursing home. They will actually pick up your ballot for you. So those are just for the extra emphasis we're doing this summer and getting the word out, Eric.
Well, that's fantastic. That's great stuff, and a lot of stuff. It's fantastic that the ROV is really reaching out to the community to let people know that they can play an active role in the democracy. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about your eco-friendly campaign that's going on, Go Green with the ROV. Tell us about that one.
Yes, our Go Green campaign has been very successful so far. And basically what that is, it was where voters can get an electronic copy of their county voter information guide. We call it a CVIG, but it's County Voter Information Guide. It's the booklet that we mail to every voter at every election with a sample of the ballot that you would see when you go to vote. Maybe it has candidate statements or measure information. It all depends on what's on the ballot for that election. But we do physically mail a copy of that, a hard copy, to each of our voters. But we have a method to sign up where you can opt out of receiving your paper copy and have access to an electronic version of your county voter information guide. But it's very simple to sign up. You can call our office, you can send us an email or send us a letter, and we can get you as one of our over 50,000 registered voters who have already opted out of a paper copy and signed up to receive their booklet by email. So we will send an email. They'll be able to access the link and be able to view their information. So it's really, we're saving the environment with each one of these booklets that is accessed online versus printing and mailing you a hard copy. And we're also saving money for our taxpayers and Santa Clara County. So go green with the Registrar of Voters and sign up to receive your County Voter Information Guide electronically, which is going to save us money, save trees, and really just help all of our environment.
All right, so go green. Finally, we had the September election this year. That's unusual. Tell us a little bit about what voters can expect to see before the September 14th election.
Yes, we are having an election on September 14th, statewide election, where voters are going to be presented two contests in Santa Clara County. The first contest reads like a measure where a voter will select yes or no as to the question, would they like to recall Governor Newsom? And the second contest will be a list of qualified candidates who have run for office to replace Governor Newsom if more than 50% of the voters who voted vote yes on the recall question. So one thing I do want to point out to all of our voters to make it very clear is that voters have the option to vote on both contests or only one contest. So you can vote yes or no and skip the candidates. You can skip the yes or no question and vote on the candidates, or voters can vote on both contests. I just want voters to be aware that they are allowed to vote on one or both of the contests on the ballot.
As far as how people will vote, is this going to be like the November election? Will everyone get a ballot in the mail?
Yes, every registered voter in Santa Clara County will receive a ballot from our office. We're going to begin mailing those ballots out on August 16th, so I want all the voters to be watching their mailbox for receipt of that within, a few days, a week after we begin mailing. And I do want to remind voters of how easy it is to return their ballot. They can return their ballot at one of our 100 drop boxes. They can place it into the mailbox without putting any postage on the envelope, or they can return it to our office directly at the Registrar of Voters office. It's very convenient and very easy for all of our voters to return a ballot. Our vote centers are going to be open from September 4th to September 14th. We're going to have a total of 36 vote centers in a combination over that period, so we are making it very easy for any voter who wants to get out and vote. And for the most current and update list of all of our vote centers, or for more information, please go to our website at sccvote.org or give us a call at 408-299-VOTE. That's 408-299-8683.
Well, that sounds like plenty of voting options. Thanks, Shannon, for coming down and letting us know what's going on. It sounds like it's going to be an exciting couple of months for the ROV.
It definitely is. And, I just want to say one more time that the Registrar of Voters is here to help our voters, so please just give us a call or go to our website. We have a lot of great information on the website, and we're very happy to help you whether you come into our office or give us a call. So, thank you.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Santa Clara County voters, remember, it's your vision, your decision. Vote.